Hello, and welcome back to Beering in Mind Beer Reviews. We've been looking at a series from Kizakura in Fushimi district of Kyoto, and today we're going to continue in that line. We're going to look at their brown ale, or it is also considered a repackaging of their Altbier, or stick alt. And it's possible that this is simply a pasteurized version of their regular alt beer, older alt beer. They've been ramping up production quite a bit recently, and so they've started canning their regular line of beers. This beer, or this brewery rather, Kizakura, is one of the larger craft beer makers in Japan, located in the Fushimi district of Kyoto. And they are a longtime sake maker, and they are now expanding into have been expanding into craft beer for the last 20 years or so. Sake consumption is dropping in Japan, and many brewers, sake brewers, are hoping that they can raise their profit margins on craft beer. In any case, this beer has 46 ratings on RateBeer, an average of 2.92 out of 5, and it has a percentile rating of 27 for all beers on RateBeer, and a 26 percentile for the style, which is alt beer. Shall we give this a go? Very brown. Very carbonated. So this is a deep copper brown, quite hazy. Cannot see through it. Rather heavy beige head. Say this is probably 3 fingers of beige head. And I don't think it's because of the pour necessarily, so that may be a possible negative sign here. It does have a very yeasty aroma. If it's pasteurized, I'm kind of wondering why. It's malty, very malty, with a lot of caramel. Again, a caramel comes out in the flavor. It's tangy, sweetens up a bit in mid-palate. Overall, this is a very malt-driven beer. It does not have much of a hop presence at all. In the end, I'm getting something like yogurt. There's a tiny bit of yeast bite, perhaps, in mid-palate. And finish is quite dry. So thin, medium body. Overall, this is fairly tasty. I think the yeast interferes definitely in the aroma, and it is a bit dryish for the style, which is alt beer, or as they have relabeled it, a brown ale. Kind of a little bit of confusion, I think, going on here with the style characteristics at Kizakura. So this is the last of the 4 regular beers that we are going to look at from Kizakura. The next 2 we will look at in the following 2 videos are sort of very limited edition beers from them, and we'll look at those next time. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.